All right, so I actually have the best Kawhi Leonard build for you guys in NBA 2K25. I actually have 3 extra builds on top of it, so we have 4 builds in this video. They're all different, they're all unique, so you guys different play styles. You guys should be able to find a build that you like if you decide to make it. I have VC methods on my channel, so don't worry about the VC that you spend on it. That's just a little side bonus. But before we continue, make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn on your notifications. We're on the road to 9,000 subs. We're at 8,500, which is crazy. Every time I make a video, I have to, increase the number by 1,000. It seems like it. You guys have been showing me so much love, so thank you guys so much for that. Now, that being said, let's get right into the builds because we do have a couple of builds to talk about. All right, so the first build is a small forward, 6'6", 200 pounds, 7-foot wingspan. Now, you can make this build, all of these builds at shooting guard if you would like, and it might be better for you. It's up to you. I'm making them as small forward for the video because it's Kawhi Leonard. But 6'6", 200 pounds, 7-foot wingspan with the first build. Now, starting off with the finishing, I'm going to go with an 80 driving dunk and a 45 standing dunk. I know that doesn't sound as good as you might think, but an 80 driving dunk gets you the Devin Booker dunk style, which has pretty much quick drops off one from previous years. So it's very effective, very hard to block, very easy to score with. So 80 driving dunk, by far the cheapest, the most valuable cheap driving dunk attribute. 45 standing dunk gets you all the standing dunk animations that you need, which are very effective to score with. If you learn how to force them, you'll be completely fine inside. You don't have to worry about it. And also, your primary way to score is not going to be, slashing, which is why 80 driving dunk works with this build. Now, an 85 3-point shot for your shooting, I think that's good enough to shoot a super high percentage. If you use rhythm shooting and if you take your time and you learn your jump shot, you'll be completely fine. Trust me, 85 is more than enough. Now, another thing you can use, by the way, to score is the pump fake. When you start shooting a high percentage, it gets so much easier to drive to the point where you only need to get quick dunk animations, which quick drops off one, or the Devin Booker dunk style works perfectly for that. Now, free throw, I would put it to 70 just because I like making my free throws in rec. You can drop this to 60 if you want, but I like to leave it at 70. Now, pass accuracy, this is another one you can tweak. You can leave it at 65. You can drop it to 60 if you want. I wouldn't want to play with you if you had it at 60 and you were a shooting guard, but that's beside the point. But I like to go 71 because diamond on silver is a very effective badge, very helpful for your teammates to make them shoot better. Now, ball handle, I went with an 81 and an 80 speed with ball. This is for animation purposes. Speed with ball 80 gets you lightning launch on silver, which is a good badge, but it gets you the Devin Booker dribble style, which is a very effective dribble style. I think it's the best for 80 speed with ball or anywhere in this range besides Darius Garland, which you get like in, I think at 86 speed with ball, I believe. But yeah, no, you'll be fine with this. Now, ball handle 81, it's very effective because it gets you handles for days on silver and it gets you good animations. So yeah, that's why you will be able to cook up, you will be able to ISO a little bit, but I definitely don't recommend that. I recommend you do more driving, very, straight, straightforward, north and south type of driving. So yeah. Now, interior defense, you want to go with 60. Block, you want to go with 60 as well. Very effective, not the best, but very effective for this type of build because perimeter defense 94 is your bread and butter either way, and you're still 94. Now, still 94 gets you interceptor on Hall of Fame right away. I would use your max +1 tier 1 badge here and get this to legend. I think 94 steal is probably the most valuable attribute for steal, in the game. Like compared to the rest, like let's say 91 gets you glove on gold, right? 85 gets you interceptor on gold as well. 94 is very effective because you can get that legend interceptor badge and it's still high enough. Now, whenever you unlock your cap breakers, your first cap breakers, definitely put 5 attributes here on your perimeter defense so you can get to 99 because it will get you all the defensive badges that you would want on Hall of Fame, which is very awesome. Actually, all of them on legend. My bad, on legend. Now, going down to your speed and your agility, you want to max out your agility to 92 and your speed to 90. Now, 92 agility is one of the reasons you're able to get all the badges that you would want on legend, like Pick Dodger, for example. You will get it on legend, which is very awesome. That's a hard badge to get on legend on any build-ups but besides 6'4". So yeah, I think you guys would be fine with that. Now, strength-wise, I would recommend 73 just because you get strong handle on gold, which is a very effective badge. And then vertical to 65 gets you posterizer on bronze. Now, you actually have attributes to play with. I like to put them on free throw personally because I hate missing free throws. But you can definitely take that down and put them elsewhere and kind of tweak the build a little bit. Now, this one has a cool name. It's called the 3&D wing. It's compared to OG, Anunoby, Lou Dort, and Ron Artest. Known lockdown defenders, obviously. Now, this is the first Kawhi build. This one's 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. The second one is also 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan, but this one is 218 pounds And the big difference between this one and the last one is the agility and the strength. The agility on this one is 3 points less, goes down to 89, but the strength is 12 points greater to 85, which gets you a strong handle on Hall of Fame and immovable enforcer on Hall of Fame, which would be a great badge to use your max +1 tier 2 badge on and get that to Hall of Fame. Very effective badge. Now, when you get your cap breakers, you will not get Pick Dodger on Legend, but you will get it on Hall of Fame, and so you'll be able to use your max +1 on Pick Dodger if you'd like. Now, that's the bonus about the other one, because with this one, you're probably going to use your max +1 tier 1 badge on Interceptor. But the rest of the build is pretty much the same 3-point shot, same driving dunk and standing dunk, same dribbling ability. So that's the second build, just a slight variation of the first one, with much greater strength. So it's up to you. If you prefer agility, the +3 points on agility, go with the first one. If you prefer the strength, go with the second one. Now, moving down to more of a scoring threat, the two-way 3-level scoring threat, Kawhi Leonard, also 6'6". Don't worry, the next one is 6'7". Now, the weight, I put it at 233, but you don't need it to be 233. You can definitely drop it. Now, the wingspan is 7'1", and this build's actually kind of unique because you get similar finishing ability in terms of driving dunk and standing dunk, but a better close shot and an 84 post control, so you'll have the post game to your advantage. And you get a 90 mid-range and 83 3-point shot. That's good enough to get bronze limitless range. But the 90 mid-range gets you set shot specialist on gold, which you can use your max +1 here and get that to legend, or to Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. And you also get post-fade phenom on Hall of Fame. So you will be able to score with this one a lot easier. You'll be able to go for your shot more than the other builds, definitely. So that's up to you. It's definitely, like I said, it's up to you. So you can definitely tweak the build. Drop the pass accuracy, leave it at 71. I don't know why I didn't change that, but I'm going to change it and put my free throw to 88, for example. So that's a tweak you can make. You can definitely drop your free throw if you don't care about it. Drop it to, I think, 70 is the lowest you can go on this. But yeah, now downside about this build is you don't get the 81 ball handle nor the 80 speed with ball. So your dribbling is not as good as the other ones. And so that's a downside. And another downside is your perimeter defense only goes to 97, not to 99, even with the cap breakers. So that's a big downside as well. Another downside is the speed is 86, not 89 or not 90. And then your agility is 86, not 89 or 92. And then you still have the same strength of 85. And you will be able to get immovable enforcer on as a max +1 and get that to Hall of Fame. But the downside is you don't get strong handle on Hall of Fame. So this one definitely has its weaknesses. It's up to you. If you want more of a mid-range shot and be able to shoot the fadeaway, then go with this one. But I think these first two are definitely superior in my opinion, but the third one is very good. Now going with the fourth one, the bread and butter, this is probably my favorite because this is similar to one that I made on my video yesterday. And this one's a small forward, 6'7", 218 pounds, 7'3" wingspan. This one also gets the 94 perimeter and steal, and it will go to 99 for both. So you get similar badges, but the big upgrade between this one and the one that I made is on my video yesterday is you get strong handle on Hall of Fame, yes, but you get a movable enforcer off rip on gold. On the one that I made, I had to use my max +1 to get it to gold. So when I get it to Hall of Fame, if I remake the build, for example, I can get it to Hall of Fame right away with the max +1 tier 2 badge, which is very effective, and I'm happy about it. But the big downside with this build is you don't get the 85 3-point shot. You only get a 79. Now, a bonus about this build is you get a 71 driving layup, which gives you physical finisher on bronze, which is a very effective badge, and you get an 86 ball handle. So this one is much better for isoing. If you want to ISO, I would go with this build because you'll be very good at scoring. Once you learn your jump shot and your rhythm shooting, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine with the 79 3-point shot, to be honest with you. And I have a sneaking suspicion that 2K is going to make shooting a lot easier, that they're going to get rid of rhythm shooting because the Xbox has that glitch where you can assign buttons. It's not a glitch, but the assign buttons method. So I think they're going to get rid of rhythm shooting and make shooting a lot easier. That's just my opinion. So 79 3-point shot might be the move. I'm just saying. Don't quote me though. Now, you also get an 88 speed, which is a W, but this is probably my favorite build. I will say I'm kind of upset that I did not make this one. Although all the builds are very good. This one also gets compared to Jaden McDaniels, which is very true. Yeah, Jaden has, he's big and he has a great wingspan. Anyways, those are the 4 builds that I had for you guys. You should be able to play with all of them. There are more perimeter lockdown defenders, so definitely I would probably recommend them at the shooting guard position. But that is the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And I hope you guys take care, okay? Goodbye.